computer skills are becoming more and more necessary to be taught in the high school years, because not only do students need them for jobs after high school, but they also need them for college. And so teaching your students those skills ahead of time, if they are interested in those and at a cognitive level where they're ready to understand some of those products, it really makes it advantageous for you to do and for them. So here are some things that are free, easy to access, and very simple that you as a parent can do hands-off if you don't have all these computer skills, or you can follow along and learn along with your student, because they're just great skills to have in general. So Microsoft, it's one of those things that a lot of employers really want employees to know about. And so Excel, Word, PowerPoint, those are usually the top three. You can go to a website called gcflearn.org, and there's tutorials on how to use everything from basic understanding up until the difficult nuances of spreadsheets and all of those things. Another set of products that are very similar to Microsoft are the Google Docs and Google Spreadsheets and Google's version of PowerPoint. And if you go to gsuite.google.com, there's tutorials on how to use all of their products too. And if you have an understanding of the Microsoft products, then the G Suite is pretty simple, but it's the sharing, the ability to use those products with different people at the same time, or to be able to share them in file folders that sometimes is complicated. And so having your student be able to learn how to do that is also advantageous to job skills and computer skills. Another thing, a lot of students are really getting brushed up on skills, because we are becoming a society of images, is graphic design. And there's some really expensive programs out there like Photoshop and Adobe that maybe you don't want to invest in, but a very similar program that uses about the same functionality and is an easy move into those paid for programs is GIMP. If you go to gimp.org, they have free tutorials to help your student to learn how to use their program. And then if they do move on to Adobe or Photoshop, it'll be pretty much second nature on how to make some little changes to be able to use that as a graphic design tool also. If your student is interested in coding, there is a website called codeacademy.com that has free tutorials on how to code in just about every coding language you can possibly imagine. Web design is also another incredible skill to have our students learn, and w3schools.com offers web design from the very simple little pieces that you can add into designing full websites. And even has tests and quizzes built in there and sample programs that they have to create in order to move on. So those are just some ways to get you started. There's a whole lot more out there, but those computer literacy skills are so very important. And hopefully these ideas get you started in getting your student some of those skills if that's on your to-do list to have your student learn before they graduate.